We've spent like the last few years totally obsessed with how well AI can chat.
Oh, absolutely. It's been all about the chatbots.
Right. But welcome to today's deep dive into the book, AI Agents and the Human Future. Our mission today is to help you understand what happens when machines stop just, answering your questions and actually start taking action on your behalf.
Yeah, it's a massive paradigm shift.
It really is. We're moving from a world of tell me how to do this
hmm
to a reality of just do this for me. Like, it's wild to think you can literally tell an agent to research 5 competitors, compare their prices, and build a full presentation completely on its own.
Because intelligence is becoming operational. It's not just about getting smarter. It's about autonomous action.
Wait, operational. How does that work?
So traditional AI basically just predicts the next word in a sequence, right?
Yeah.
But these new agents actually have tools. When you tell it to build that slide deck, it doesn't just generate text. It writes a Python script, runs it, reads the error code if it fails, debugs its own work, and then formats the data.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because if this software is actually executing multi-step tasks like that, it's going to fundamentally restructure how businesses work.
Oh, without a doubt. It changes everything about daily work.
I mean, picture a tiny, like, 10-person startup, right?
Hmm.
But every single employee commands a whole swarm of these agents. One person on a laptop is suddenly doing the operational work of a 50-person legacy department.
And that democratizes entrepreneurship in a way we've just never seen. Anyone with a vision suddenly has unparalleled scale. But zooming out to the macroeconomic level, the book points out a severe risk here of wealth concentration.
Because of the tech monopolies.
Exactly. Because agentic architectures require massive amounts of compute power, a few companies might end up capturing all the economic value, which severely increases inequality.
Yeah, that makes sense. So if all the routine data crunching and basic coding is automated, I guess your value as a worker shifts, right?
Right, you move aggressively toward judgment, leadership, and, spotting the hallucination in the code before it actually deploys.
So we go from an economy of doers to an economy of editors.
Precisely. But that transition takes intense cognitive stamina, and the text raises a critical point about the hidden costs here. Offloading all that heavy lifting is efficient, but it completely removes the struggle of learning.
Which creates a massive vulnerability. I mean, if you stop wrestling with complex information yourself, do we literally stop thinking for ourselves?
Well, what's fascinating here is how the text argues that this cognitive laziness actually bleeds directly into our social and emotional lives.
Wait, really? How so?
So, when we get used to perfectly organized, seamless digital workflows, we start expecting that exact same lack of friction from our relationships. The book highlights this rise of companion AI.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Get systems that are available 24/7, perfectly agreeable, and they never challenge you.
It sounds like the ultimate comfort zone, but you're removing the very friction that makes human connection real. I mean, actual relationships require uncertainty, right?
Hmm.
Disagreement, forgiveness.
Exactly. If you retreat into frictionless environments just because it's easier, you're replacing societal bonds with a sterile echo chamber.
And there's another vulnerability too, like oversight and trust. Because delegating your thoughts to an agent means giving it the keys to your entire digital footprint.
Your emails, your finances, your schedule, all of it.
Yeah. And a confidently wrong AI hallucinating a slide deck is one thing, but what happens when it hallucinates a bank transfer?
Right, which is why strict boundaries are non-negotiable.
Like setting up API budgets or sandboxes where it mathematically cannot hit send without your biometric fingerprint.
Absolutely. Human-in-the-loop oversight has to be there. And on a deeper level, it forces us to remember where human identity actually lies. Your data is an extension of who you are, demanding strict privacy controls.
Right. Your worth isn't just tied to your output.
Exactly. It's about experiencing life, making choices, and bearing the responsibility of the outcomes.
So why you should care about all this is that the future isn't human versus AI. It's human plus AI. You have to actively choose how to use this tech to amplify your creativity without surrendering your independence.
You have to dictate the terms of the relationship.
Right. Well, before we wrap, here's one lingering thought the book leaves hanging for you to chew on. If we lean entirely into this operational intelligence and our education system eventually abandons memorization because AI can fetch any fact instantly, how will future generations experience those sudden, unexpected aha moments?
Oh, the serendipitous sparks.
Exactly. The connections that only happen when diverse, seemingly unrelated pieces of knowledge actively collide inside your own messy, friction-filled human brain.